Well, morning everyone. We've had day one in Porto. Yesterday we had a great day. Weather was beautiful, a little bit nippy in the morning, but when you're in the sunshine it is really pleasant here. We did a stroll all through down the cobbled streets down to the river. Had a little wander around there, lots of cafes, restaurants, bars opened. So plenty of places to eat and drink. We then headed across the bridge, up the fairly steep slope up to the cable car station. Fantastic views from there. Took the cable cars down over to the port cellars and had a little stroll around there for a few hours. Lovely indoor market over there which does all different types of foods and that, so get all those lovely smells. Once again, plenty of places to eat and drink over there, and to be honest I've actually found it quite cheap really, and I say the word cheap because it's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be over here, and especially with our exchange rate with euros, so it's quite reasonably priced, and I haven't been spending as much money as what I thought I would be. Anyway, we went along to the Kelham port cellar where we did a guided tour and also had some tastings at the end. It's just €15 to go in. It's about an hour guided tour, and then you get a couple of free samples at the end, so it's worth it if you want to experience something traditional here in Porto. We then headed back up on the cable car back across the top of the bridge. As you can see, I don't particularly like heights, so I just literally put my head down, walked across the bridge to get back to the other side, but it is quite steep there. But once again, you get some fantastic views across the city of Porto. Very beautiful here, quite colourful as well, and a really nice place to visit. So day one we explored around the streets of Porto and then just ended up with our very traditional Portuguese meal at the Hard Rock Cafe. So we grabbed something to eat and then just came back and chilled for a bit in the hotel. So we're going to head off today. I haven't got exact plans. I want to try and go up the church steeple, which is about 227 steps, to get a lovely viewpoint out there, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. But if you've enjoyed day one of Porto, then join us again for the next one tomorrow. Okay, here we have one of the traditional pastries of Portugal, the pastel de nata. Pastry covering and a bit like a posh egg custard. Let's give them a go. We just headed out of the hotel back up to where we were yesterday, up near the City Hall. You can see another beautiful blue sky day, and we're going to go beyond here today, keep walking up to the metro station. So we're off on the metro today. Macy looks really happy about being on here. Okay, so we're on the metro. We're going to head off on a little trip. We just bought a 24-hour ticket. You can get a tourist ticket here for €7, and it covers all of your transport, public transport, buses, metro, everything. So just the easy way to go if you're in Porto and you're a tourist like us. €7 and you've got a 24-hour ticket. So we're going to go just around about 5 stops now, and we're heading up towards the FC Porto stadium. Here we just got off the metro at the stadium stop, and this is the home of FC Porto. just finished the museum tour. We're going to be heading off in a minute on the stadium tour around FC Porto. No video was allowed in the museum, but hopefully we'll be able to do a bit of videoing outside in the stadium. So catch you all in a bit. Okay, so we're inside the stadium of FC Porto. So just inside the presidential box, and this is the view from the presidential box. If you just come up from the tunnel out onto the pitch, you could only go into the away dressing room. Apparently the home dressing room here, FC Porto, is top secret, and nobody is allowed in there apart from the players, the manager and the president. Okay, we just finished at the FC Porto stadium. We did the museum, which takes around about 1 hour to go around the museum, and then we did the stadium tour, which is probably about another hour or so. So it's good tour around, and just €15, so not bad value for money as well. So we're going to head back on the metro into the centre of Porto. Okay, we're down at the Church of Clerigos, and we're going to hopefully climb up the steeple. So it doesn't look very big from here, but we're going to try and get right up to the top there and get some views out over Porto. So we're just inside the Clerigos church. View from one of the balconies. Just see the organ there. Beautiful ceilings. And we're just going to make our way up into the tower. So we've come down quite a few steps, and then we keep on having to go up quite a few steps. And I'm sure these are not actually part of the 227 we've got to climb to the summit. Mace, how's it going? Pardon? Oh, look! More steps to go down, and we're trying to go up. Maybe this is the start of the steps. How many steps are you on, Mace? We've gone up the first flight. Okay, I think we finally find the start of the tower. We were lulled into a false sense of security. So we're starting to go up the steps now. All 227 of them. And then when we get to the top, hopefully we'll have some fantastic views. Okay, we're not far up at the moment, but there's some nice views as we're making our way up through these lovely archways. Okay, we've reached the summit of the tower. It wasn't actually too bad at all. So Kay's just informed me that we haven't quite got to the summit, so we've got some more steps. Okay, now we have reached the summit, I hope. It's very snug coming up those last lot of steps. You've got to go up and come down the same way. just to put this into perspective, it's a little bit on the smaller side. So the Burj in Dubai, 880 metres, and we're just at 76 metres, so just over 10 times smaller. But the views are still pretty spectacular. Just about to see the bell tower through there. So we made it back down from the tower. Wasn't actually too bad to get up to the top there. And if you come here, it's just a €8 ticket, and you can get up to the top of the tower for those lovely views. There's a tower from down. I feel safe and sound, away from any heights. And we're just going to have a little wander around this area. It's quite nice up here. Bit of parkland. Maybe grab something to eat. Okay, we just come down here and it's a little cafe, vegetarian cafe in Porto. Doesn't look an awful lot from the outside, but we'll take you inside and show you what's in here.
That's like 4 different types of cat. Yeah.
A cheeky little hot chocolate with chantilly cream.
You're doing it as a video.
This is my kind of heaven. Found a nice little cat cafe in Porto. He wants to go higher, I think.
You cute? You cute?
Just heading back towards the hotel. You can just see in front of us there, just as the sun's starting to come down. And just up on the top there on the roof, just under the sign to the left, that's where our suite is. So we're just going to head back in for a while, have a couple of hours just to chill and relax before heading out for dinner. So this evening's romantic dinner for 3 is going to be in Il Basilico. Nice Portuguese one again, it's Italian. But nice food. So just start off with some drinks, just about to order our mains.